Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Garage Gym Athlete Podcast. I'm your host, Jared Moon. The Garage Gym Athlete Podcast is a result of my desire to build better humans, unequivocal coaches, and autonomous athletes. I've spent the last several years obsessing over program design, nutrition, and every other way you can optimize human performance. This podcast distills the latest scientific research with what I've learned and blends it with the not-so-scientific field of mental toughness. We are here to build you into a dangerously effective athlete. If you enjoy this podcast, you can find out more about our training at garagegymathlete.com. And if you want to pursue more into the field of coaching and programming, head to endof3fitness.com. Thanks for listening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Garage Gym Athlete Podcast. Jared Moon here with Joe Courtney. What's up, Joe?
Pretty good, man. What's up with you?
Not much, but we are here today with Stephen Stein. How's it going, man?
It's going good. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into this, so I'm going to throw it right to you. What do you do for a living? How do you train? And anything else we need to know?
Well, I live in Virginia Beach, and I'm a branch manager at a semi-national retail bank. I've been doing that for 6 years. I love talking to people, so I like being with the public. But right now, it's kind of a weird time to work there because people can wear masks in the bank, and it's kind of a scary time. So the opposite of what I'm used to.
Never thought of that.
But yeah, training my whole life since high school. I wrestled, and I was always in the weight room, so it was just traditional strength training, bis and tris, and that's about it. And it wasn't until a couple of years ago I really wanted to try CrossFit. I know, Jared, that's your favorite thing to hear.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great gateway exercise.
Yes, it was a great gateway
exercise. Okay, that's good. Write that down.
It was really cool, and I like the community aspect of it. And I got suckered into like a challenge for it. So it's like you kind of bet against yourself to lose 10 pounds or 6% body fat over the course of 6 weeks. And they give you individualized coaching and nutrition plans and stuff like that. And so at the end of the 6 weeks, I had done both. And so I was hooked immediately. And then it just got to be too expensive. Since then, I've had a child. So keeping up with the monthly membership fee was a little too much. So over time, I started building my garage gym. And then that was in Raleigh, North Carolina. And we moved to Virginia Beach to be closer to my wife's family because of our son. And part of looking for a house, it was a non-negotiable, was inadequate space to work out. So she found a place with a shed in the back, and that's my gym.
That's awesome. So what kind of setup do you have so you're a shed?
Yeah. So here, I'll walk out for you.
Is this the shed?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So my house is there, but my shed's right here.
Oh, that's good. It's good to have a big double door for the shed for those who can't see, and the cement bottom, and looks like pretty good ceiling height too.
It's okay. It's like maybe 9 feet. So for wall balls, I have to go outside and do it against the roof. But I got a rack. I've had that, the barbell, and the weights for probably almost 2 years now. Got some rings for all the ring dips and rows that you guys program. Medicine ball. Recently got the 511 vest.
Nice.
A pull-up bar that I haven't put up yet. And then a kettlebell, some dumbbells I miraculously found like a month ago, and they weren't price gouging. So that was nice.
$3 a pound or something like that.
Yeah, no, those were, I think, $1.25 a pound. So it wasn't bad. And then actually found a long time ago, Art of Manliness.
Yeah.
I found your EO3 garage DIY corner on there. That's where I built that box from. And then the most necessary, the fan, because it's hot in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Very, very hot.
Looks like a pretty cool space. And so it has an actual foundation on it. I kind of noticed the concrete slab, and Joe mentioned it. And I always thought, I think that's super important because sometimes you could throw a shed in the back, but if it's like sitting on like wood or rafters or something like that, it's not going to be very sturdy. So I think that's a really important part for having a detached space like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Any issues with the detached space have you found?
So I train at 5 a.m. because that's really the only time I get to do it. And we have 3 dogs. So walking from my house to the gym, I have to watch out for a lot of piles of dog poop, and it's hard to do in the middle of the night. So that's about it.
I know if I had a space like that, Emily would also make me work out there. So
you get nothing in the
house. That's awesome, man. So
there's no piles of trash here. So
we kind of went over your garage gym and your equipment, and you kind of led into like why you started. It was kind of a financial issue transitioning from CrossFit. You just wanted to be able to work out from home and cut down on the expense of doing fitness, which I totally get. Any other reason, starting a garage gym, any reason behind it?
Just being home. So having my son, my wife currently not working, but she likes to sleep. And so just being able to be right in the backyard in case anything happens, or if she needs me, if he wakes up or he's sick or anything like that, I'm just right here. I'm not, 20 minutes away at a gym and can't stop and come home. So.
And what are some of your goals right now?
Right now, I don't want to hurt when I walk up and down the stairs. I don't want to hear my knees creak. But my son, he'll be 2 in November, and he is all over the place. So I have a feeling when he grows up, he's going to play every sport imaginable, and I want to be able to keep up with him. So, and I want to look good naked for my wife. So that's why I'm on shred track.
Look good naked. Sexy Saturday, right, Joe?
Well, you're in Virginia Beach too, so you always got to have your beach bod.
That's right. And then an actual weightlifting goals. I want to hit a 225 squat clean. That's eluded me for a while.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. And how's that 511 vest treating you?
Really nice. It's super comfortable. I had another one that I used for my first Murph. It was just cheap. It was like $40 on Amazon, but it's sat really, really high and it doesn't get very tight, or it loosens up over time. So it was just bouncing on my belly the entire workout. And so by the end of Murph, I was ready to vomit. but that's nice.
Yeah, that just happens to me no matter what I'm wearing.
But the 511 is nice because it's compact, and for rucking, I just tuck it into my backpack and it fits perfectly.
Now, pre-Garage Gym Athlete, you were CrossFit, and was there a pre-CrossFit?
No, Globo Gym, Planet Fitness, Lifetime
So just the
Fitness.
buys and tries you were mentioning?
Yeah.
Like hitting that stuff. That's a good base. I mean, I don't think it should be discounted. I think teaches you a lot about muscle control and contraction. And after that practice is done, it's time to move on. And I think you got a pretty good route there.
It's definitely humbling to go to like concurrent training where you're just used to lifting stuff up, and then you're not used to running 400 meters and back between sets. And so like I thought I was strong, but nope.
Yeah, mixing it all together takes away some of that strength.
Yeah.
Now, how do you like training in your garage?
I love it. It takes away excuses from not going to the gym. So I don't have to think about waking up and driving 20 minutes away. And if I have to shower there, if I got to get ready for work there, anything like that, I just wake up, go downstairs, and I'm at my gym.
And I'm assuming you train alone most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Any struggles there? Do you ever find it hard to get in the gym or to execute the work?
Before the GGA community, yeah, for sure. I think a big part is like the accountability, and you don't have that by yourself. So you're not, the app is reminding you of your workouts, and you're constantly putting the workouts in. So I think that's a big part of being able to work out consistently.
Yeah, that's huge. All right, here it is. What's the hardest workout you've ever done?
Oh man. Aside from my first Murph, have you guys ever heard of the level method?
No.
Nope.
So it's the CrossFit gym I was going to was using it, and it's like a big old banner, and they have different zones. So like yellow, orange, gray, brown, black, and it's like beginner, advanced, intermediate, professional, and athlete. And there's like 3 zones within each color. And so you do 3 workouts per, and it's, if you can do 11 strict pull-ups, then you can try the zone 3 for the next part, which is 12 push-ups every 2 minutes or something like that for extended amounts of time. Well, one of them was, the last portion was, if you can do these 2, then the last one is you should be able to do Fran scaled. You guys know what Fran is?
Yeah.
Okay. So I should be able to do Fran at 65 pounds with jumping pull-ups in like 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And so that was the scale, and the coaches were pushing me to do that because I could do A and B, so I should be able to do C. And I got it finished. I finished like 10 seconds under the time cap, but I couldn't breathe right for 3 days.
Well, that's just Fran lung. That's just
Fran is brutal.
But I don't think that would have happened if they weren't pushing me to try to beat that time cap. So
yeah, I do think. Yeah. And for anyone listening who's not aware of Fran, so CrossFit has a lot of like they have hero workouts. They also have the ladies. So Fran is 21:15:9 of thrusters. I think it's prescribed male 95 pounds, female 65 pounds. 21:15:9 of thrusters pull-ups, and pull-ups are kipping. And if you go as fast as you can, it is brutal. I remember when I did my CrossFit level 1, I don't even know how long ago that's been now, like 6 or 7 years ago. They have you do that. I think they do it at all of them, right? Did you do it?
It changed by the time I did mine.
Yeah, I did Fran, and likewise, Stephen, they're like, oh, this guy right here, he's a 3-minute Fran. And I'm like, okay. They just like kind of called me out. And then I became the center of attention for that. And so I had to try it, right? I had to try going to get that. And I remember just the pain didn't stop for a very long time. Like you finish, I finished right around, 3 something or whatever, but then that wasn't the big deal. I felt fine during. It was the after effect. Like what you're saying is like my brain started hurting, my lungs were hurting, I was coughing, and that lasted for a very long time. And that was really brutal. And I think my lungs were like sore for several days after. So yeah, that is anyone out there who wants a challenge, I got to credit CrossFit for that workout combination being probably the worst and shortest thing that you could possibly put together.
Truly awful.
Pretty much just jump on an Airdyne for 3 minutes too and get the same thing.
Yeah. I'm trying 3 minutes all out on the Airdyne.
Yeah. Max cals, 3 minutes.
Have you done the 10-minute FYT or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting on a tangent. It doesn't matter. It's max calories in 10 minutes on an Airdyne, and it's called like the 300 FYT, and it's to see if you can get 300 calories on the Airdyne in 10 minutes, I think. And you have to keep a pretty ridiculous pace, and it's brutal. It's one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, never.
But let's get back on track here. Stephen, in your opinion, what's the best activity for building mental toughness?
Having goals, because a failure to plan is a plan to fail. So having your set goals to obviously be tangible, but like I want to look good naked for my wife, right? So I'm going to come in and I'm going to bust my ass all day long trying to get to that goal. 225-pound squat clean. I know I'm going to have to work on building up heavier and heavier squats, and whether that's hang squat or hang cleans or anything, I just know that's what I need to work on. But I think the biggest part to building mental toughness is knowing where you want to be and knowing how to get there. And that's where your guys' planning comes into effect too.
I like that. Now, if you could only have one piece of equipment to train with for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, weighted vest for sure.
Nice.
You can use it for anything. I mean, running, step up, squats, you can take it anywhere. It's easily the weighted vest.
Yeah, I guess if you pay up for that 511, it's pretty nice, so might as well.
And I mean, you can buy heavier weights for it, if I'm not mistaken. Like you can go up to 40 pounds, 60 pounds on that bad boy as well.
So what would be something you would want to add to your gym?
Oh, row machine.
Yeah, I think I noticed you didn't really have any conditioning stuff there, so you do most of your running?
Yeah, unfortunately. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't mind running, but it's just like if it's raining or anything, it just kind of sucks. But I would rather be able to row for like my warm up instead of running for 2 minutes outside.
Do you have pretty good like what's the terrain like there for your running? Where do you run around?
Just the neighborhood. It's flat, so there's no hills. I mean, it's an easy run, but
but it's running.
but it's running. And at 5 a.m., people get kind of suspicious of some guy running around the neighborhood.
You need to have like a glow vest on or something. Stand out.
The reflection tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always try to make it look very obvious that I am
trying to stand out, not
that I am exercising. Because there have been some times where I'm wearing like all black with
what's your favorite color?
Black beanie. This is more like winter, so like black pants, black shirt, black beanie with a black vest on, running at a quick speed past your house, and people are like, So yeah, throwing on a reflective belt or something might be helpful.
The Air Force would be proud.
What's funny is I used to make fun of that so much when I was in the Air Force. Like, oh, this is so stupid. And then I'm out now, and I'm like, you know what sounds like a good idea so I don't die? A reflective belt.
We shouldn't throw all mine away.
So I have a question about that running. It looks like your shed's in the backyard. Is that correct? Is it fenced in?
Yeah.
So you just like have to pop open the fence or prop open the fence when you're running in and out?
Yeah.
No,
so
you have to Spartan race it and jump that fence.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, because he said he had 3 dogs.
Yeah, it's concurrent training and parkour. That's what it is. So
yeah, there it is.
I just kind of go back and forth between my little tool shed and then hop over the fence, and we're good to go.
That's awesome. All right, man. A lot of garage gym athletes out there listening to this. What would your best advice for them be?
Don't give up. As much as you hate wanting to do a workout or think it's going to be painful, just like my old coach used to say, embrace the suck, because no matter what, it's going to hurt. So you might as well make it work for you.
I love it. All right, Stephen, I really appreciate your time today, for you being a garage gym athlete and sharing everything that you have, man. It's been awesome. And yeah, thanks for being here.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for listening to the Garage Gym Athlete podcast. If you want to learn more, go to garagegymathlete.com. You can learn about our training. Let us send you a copy of our book, The Garage Gym Athlete, or you can even get featured on the Garage Gym Athlete podcast. Thanks for listening.